Hello and welcome to another Nicomedia tool. So I want to introduce my multi-prompt helper here. This is maybe you know already my VO3 prompter. This is here, this one. So when you put in a simple prompt like this here, and whoops, and so press and send, of course it will go now to my database, Pinecone database. I loaded all up here. This is because this prompting guide for VO3 is really big. So I decided to load everything up in a vector database and work with this because it's just simply too long. This guide is too long to use it as a system prompt for an AI agent. So, and you see, this is what we get, and not this alone. We can even, because sometimes uh, the JSON format works better in VO3, I have seen. Some people say the XML format as well, but with XML I was not so happy. But with JSON, sometimes it works better. And when you say here, JSON format, please, it will give you a JSON format of this prompt, hopefully. When I record now, and maybe it does not what I want, but we will see. This VO3 prompter needs, okay, we have here our JSON format. And the VO3 prompter works a little slower because, as I said, here is everything uploaded to a database, a Pinecone vector database, and this needs a little longer to grab. But here we have some more. We have the VO3, of course. We have Flux, Sora, and Gemini, this Imagen 4 for image generation. And here VO3, Runway, Kling, and Halua for video generation. If you want some more models, if you know what I can add, I will do it, of course. But this one I cannot make for free because the reason is everything here runs over an API key, and this API key is not for free. I have to pay for this. And with my Cinema 4D bot, which I made, I was really surprised and a little panicked, so because very far. I had so many how can I so many people who used it that it gets quite expensive, the whole thing for me. And so I decided things like this I will put for patrons, because Patreon have a monthly tier, and with this I can cover the costs with the API. And but this, as I said, with all of them, the VO3 prompter will stay for free for now. But because VO3, I see at the moment not many people use VO3 because it's really expensive. So I think this is the reason. But if it's too expensive for me, then it will go. It will be. Yeah, I will delete this one, but for the moment it will stay for a while. So this will be free, and the multi-prompter does this. So when I put in the prompt, this is the Flux or Gemini. It's for normal picture generation. When we put this in, and this works a little faster as the VO3 because this is done with a system prompt, and so it has not to search in a vector database and everything. So you see, for this picture prompts, you get every time three prompts, but only in this one, or in smaller, where you get smaller answers or shorter answers, like in Hailuo and so on. You will get sometimes three answers, but not in for Vio, because when you put Vio 3 and give you three answers with this, this will be too long. And now you see we make the same prompt review 3 we had already. Now let's make the same prompt for runway. That you see it's not always the same. It's really different things. Every time for each model, and a different AI agent will be asked. So see this, then we go to Kling, And I did this so with the prompts. So the base is which any video generator, the base is quite the same, but each generator has his own strength and his own uh, yeah, some small things you have to know. For instance, here the Kling has this technical thing, and so that this does not, the other ones does not have this. Or VO3 has a negative prompt as well, and sound, of course, because VO3 can also generate sound and speech and all this. And you see, this is this, and when we go for high luo, it's the same prompt, you will get a different thing, you see. So this is all. And if you have some models you want to see here, just tell me. And if you have any problems, you see here is the email address where you can write me if something does not run or not work, because everything runs over my server, and this server sometimes is down for maintenance or something else. Or yeah, sometimes it just crashes or something else, and I do not realize it. So just write me, and I will restart my server or whatever. And yeah, that's it more than less. And I will do, of course, many more of these things here. You see, here I had this is for free now as well. So this is moment in the moment it's everything here, but it's online as well here under tools. You see Nicomedia tools, and here I have media comparer. This I did today. You drag in two different media files, and yeah, let's try it. Let's go to here, drag in one file, another file, and you can compare these two files here. And this works for video and pictures. Yep. So under Nicomedia tools, you will find something, but some of them of these apps will be only for patrons, like this C4D helper now. When you click on it, you will see, okay, this is for Patreon. And here you have the link to Patreon, and you can get the secret link to this. Yep. And the multi-prompter will be the same then. Uh, the other things I think we have already spoken about in the previous video, in the previous video. And yeah, that's it for so far. I wish you all a wonderful evening and all the best here from Austria, Vienna, and tschüss und baba.